Alright. We know ready. I am looking forward to casting this one for you all. We have one of my favorite players of the game, wholesome individual to say the least. It is Teutonic Fortress playing at around 1048 elo, completely evenly matched. But what is not matched is Teutonic Fortress's style. There is no denial that this man plays very, very uniquely when it comes down to Age of Empires. He always picks gray. He always goes for these interesting lures with his scout. He plays hyper defensively. Would not be surprised, this is the first time I'm watching this one, if he drops the tower on the stone. If he drops the tower on the wood, there he is doing that little lure trick. He probably is going to try and lure the other one as well. And he's not going to be aggressive at all. Now, being up against Magyars, I think he's going to encounter some scouts that are not going to be able to do any damage once. However, there is the second rhino. He's very, very efficient with it as well. That's why he lures it. And now, when he constructs a castle in Castle Age, he's probably going to put that scout into his castle. Okay, there come the additional walls up, getting loom. Is he not going for the forward zone, going for this back zone, it appears like. And then he's probably just going to place some palisades around here as well. The scout scouting where he can do damage, realizing that there's not much damage to be done. Ah, walls, my one nemesis. And sure enough, there is the stable trying to just be a nuisance with his scout. That is what red is all about. Really should transition into some archers. And now it's probably going to be a tower on the wood line and tower on the stone. Sure enough, there is the stone tower and there is the wood tower, and now he's just going to look to go to Castle Age. These villagers are probably going to come in and do some farms. Teuton's great booming civ, to say the least, and it's just a very interesting, it's like a turtle type playstyle. It reminds me a lot of when I was a kid and I would just make these crazy fortresses. I mean, this already in itself kind of looks epic in my opinion, but just wait till you see the full ant city that will occur. Moving some more villagers onto wood, not a bad idea. Those scouts getting almost no damage first to castle, and look at how many TCs this man is going to drop down right at the beginning of Castle Age. Bloop! 1, 2. I love Red's commentary. 3, 4. Don't you have to say no more. I love how he walled this too so that he can't get to the villagers over here. And then drop that donkadonk. Gotta drop that jonkajonk. Drop that. And now it's going to be a castle. I'm 100% sure. Once he has the stone fort. Yes, he does have the stone fort. Knights coming in. Cool. Have fun dealing with this. He has not made very many military units. Red actually going for a cheeky tower over here. That's hilarious. Has to reposition. Gonna grab another TC over here with the stone walls just to make sure that he gets it up. That's a lot of knights. And Teutonic Fortress is just so content booming over here. Red's trying to apply forward pressure, but there's a castle in the petard. Oh, Teutonic Fortress has been doing this thing where he's going for petard defense. That is going to be denied. That should be deleted at this point. Is going to just drop a castle to protect it. And even though he's losing villagers, he still has so many more villagers than his opponent because he's just constantly producing them. I love the difference in playstyle over here. Just want to point that out. Red being very, very aggressive And Teutonic... Oh, there's a petard in there. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Ah! Oh, man. Get the other one. Boom! Oh, man. That's really funny. I love that. Where's the next petard? Oh, get the knight first. And hop him in here. He's just gonna walk around. Boom! Another tower on this stone. Red is trying so hard to be aggressive, and Teutonic Fortress is just like, I'm here. Wherever you fight me, I create more castles. Actually needs more food in order to go up to Imperial Age. If Red were to sell a whole bunch of food, they could be relatively close. I think you need to stop making military over here because your military is not doing enough. I love him. He's trying to go for all of these little towers. Okay, that is unfortunate. Now he's going to get some kills in on that. I think he's going to get that. Oh, don't give up on the tower. You had that tower. Just need to hit that for like 2 more seconds over there. Another castle. Everywhere you tower, I drop castle. It's honestly a race to Imperial Age at this point. However, Red doesn't have a castle to tread down all of these castles. So that's going to work out quite poorly overall. Are there petards in here? No, there are not. Oh, there's one. But those are going to be taken down quickly enough with the villagers. Would love to see some actual military. I think since Red is going for knights, Teutonic Fortress formation makes a lot of sense here. The Teutonic Fortress formation is basically you just get Teutonic Knights on the outer ring of a square formation. Then you get hand cannoneers on the inner ring, and on the innermost ring of the square formation, there's 3 layers to the square formation. You get monks to heal it all. This is going to have to be a lot of villagers constructing this castle if he wants to get this up. Those Teutonic Knights doing so much work and actually going to just construct a castle next to that castle with more villagers, which also gets murder holes. Red does have more military over here. Target the villas. Oh, just cancels that. That was a very, very clutch castle from Teutonic Fortress. Still ahead with villagers, but not by much. And now Imperial Age is going to be reached earlier, which is going to allow Teutonic Fortress to get his ultimate composition out. Normally, Teutonic Fortress actually drops a bunch of monasteries in these 2 positions over here, and he does that so that he can get all of the relics as well. How many castles is this man going to make? Normally he makes more TCs and less castles, but I guess with a hyper aggressive opponent, he found a need. Look, everything in his facility is rangeable. Oh, sorry about that. Oh my gosh. This wood line is some of the most efficient wood lining I've ever seen in my life. He's Ace of Emeralding over here to try and figure out if there's any more stone or gold that he can take. I think he's going to find that stone over here. No, he does not end up finding it. Just finding more wood. Red is desperately trying to come in. Getting Cavalier has also made it to Imperial Age. Sorry for the coughing, by the way. I'm still a little bit sick. Should both get some trebs. I would love to see a treb pocket. Crenellations, by the way, huge. There is the monastery. There are the monks. Slow and steady. Does indeed win the race. Needs something. Oh, transitioned into archers as Magyar. Magyar actually do get the full arbalest line, and that's going to be a dead castle. Onager immediately being researched in response to that. Slow push from Red, but with a lot of military. Holy guacamole. Once Onager comes in, though, this changes completely. Onager in. Protect the siege with the Knighters. Or sorry, with the Halbers. Oh my goodness, that was a massive hit. At 1000 elo, you can lose your stuff very, very easily. And you can see how desperate the situation is for gold already. Red, almost no gold in the bank. Teutonic Fortress, he's been banking that res. He hasn't been making military. He's loving life right now. Wait, is there still one villager, one red villager trying to sneak some gold in over here in between a whole bunch? I'm part of your squad. Don't worry about it. Ooh, nice hit on the. I love the. Oh my god. Oh man, how does red just not call GG after all of that? And Teutonic Fortress is just so content. He's grabbing relics. He has 4 relics incoming. He's looking all over the place for gold, wood. Gold and stone. Why? I'm misspeaking so much over here. And now he's just going to move his army to the other side. Going to try and keep that castle up to the best of his ability. I wonder whether or not he's going to be able to do so. I'm going to go with no. However, I think these trebs are going to get absolutely Shrek-roolied. And I think those arbs are... What arbs? What arbs are you even talking about? Just highly entertaining stuff. Maybe not the highest of elos, but highly entertaining. I believe so. It's interesting to me because he reduces himself to literally like 1/4 of the map, if not less. He does not have map control, but he has resource control. Oh, he wants that relic so bad. You can see him dip, dive, duck, and dodging. Oh, close. That is the 5th and final relic. Getting some bombard cannons out. He needs more help over here, I think. Yeah, okay, brings a little bit more help over. Is now going to take down a castle with bombard cannons. Red also needs to use his mobility more. That light cap is not doing anything. Get another monk out here. Let's get that last relic. Let's go. Ooh, also a little bit of gold still here that Teutonic Fortress could take advantage of. It must be so tilting for red. He's been aggressive. Normally being aggressive at lower elos is very, very advantageous. There is the relic snipe. I think he should have done a better job getting the relics. Oh, nice snipe skis there. That monk, they just go... Wait, a monk with a relic can go into a TC? Or did it already drop off the relic? I believe this monk is holding a relic inside the TC. I honestly did not know that you could do that. Huzzah! Teutonic Fortress hasn't been making villagers at all in the past a while. Yeah, I guess you can. I never knew that. You could put a monk with a relic inside of a TC. That is a very small thing that I never knew you could do. Does that mean you could put a monk with a relic inside of a castle as well? It's crazy how you still learn more about this game even after playing it for hundreds, if not thousands of hours. Epic. Absolutely epic. Oh, big shot on those skirmishers. And I think now is exactly where Teutonic Fortress wants his opponents. Now, I know you guys are probably like, oh, Poobler, I thought you hated this kind of play. Oh, look at this. Rams on that castle. Villagers to take it down. Actually, the castle should be focusing on the Hussar. Is now focusing on the Hussar. I like the addition from Rams. I like the addition from Rams from Red. I like that Red is adding additional Rams. Jeez Louise, Spider-Man. But it's just trash, right? It's just trash from Red. And Teutonic Fortress is just banking. Now, a lot of you will probably give me stuff and be like, oh, Poopler, I thought you hated long and drawn out games. Yeah, but if the strategy is a long and drawn out game, I actually quite enjoy it. Like a Nom, for example, that's a long and drawn out game. Why do I enjoy Noms? Because noms, the whole point of it is to be a long and drawn out game. Just like the whole point in this game is to be a long and drawn out game. To make a beautiful fortress through which you can keep collecting resources indefinitely. To slow push with your ultimate composition, to have more gold than your opponent does, to be frugal, and to, I don't know, make your best composition possible. It's actually still quite even in all fairness. Except for the gold. The gold is just simply going to run out. Every single gold unit that Teutonic Fortress kills here is going to be in his advantage. I think he is accumulating just a ton of Teutonic Knights at this point, which Red simply cannot do. Look, he's just enjoying the game the way he wants to enjoy the game, which is 123 Teutonic Knights. And I think he's actually going to spot this. These are, they're not doing anything. The skirmishers, they're not going to do very much. And here they go. Tell me Teutonic Fortress is not enjoying this game. Look at this spread out. Oh my goodness. Look at the mini-map, man. Oh, can we just enjoy this moment for a moment? Taking out castles. He's just sending them... There's what? Oh my god, man. Even Red is enjoying the silliness of it all. Red's been trying so hard, and there's just Teutonic Knights everywhere. When have you ever seen 139 plus Teutonic Knights? Isn't rating the back eco over here? You fought well, my friend. Oh man, that's hilarious. It's epic. Killing every last villager. Only 8 villagers remain. Even made a monastery in the back, but never got any of the relics. I think that was really the downfall over here. And Red's not giving it up. Red's going to the very end. To the very end, I shall die. Oh man, awesome. I like how Red didn't just give it up as soon as he saw the 100 Teutonic Knights coming in. He wanted to see how it all played out. GG. Nice one. It was fun. Well played. 505. 505! Hussars over here. That was awesome. I really enjoy Teutonic Fortress games. Let's take a look at the KD over here. 1,101 versus 427. I think he actually ended up killing a whole bunch of his own units with some of those onager shots, but those onagers were well worth it in my opinion. Holy moly, look at what's left at the very, very end. Is that reflected in the... Yeah, look at this. Here is where the Teutonic Knights come in. Wabam! Wabam! That's when the res runs out. And the military buildings are destroyed. That's absolutely hilarious. And with that, don't let your memes just be dreams. Poop Lord out.